kidnapping/torture case. I was looking at 20 to life, but by the grace of God, I was able to beat the main charges. And yeah, I only done 4.5 years behind the door. They're saying that the guy was put in a bathtub with acid or something. Boom, boom, boom. I'm thinking, bro, I'm on my knees, hands up. And obviously you can imagine this is traumatic because my mum is seeing this. My little sisters are seeing this. It's my sister's 18th birthday tomorrow.
Seeing bits of human parts on the floor. Bro, this cell stinks, man. It's like a human's died in here, bro. I promise you, I said you'll die in this cell.
What's going on, guys? This video is sponsored by Aspen Morris Solicitors. Aspen Morris is an award-winning law firm with offices in North London and Central London. They deal with a range of areas including property, litigation, and criminal matters. If you want to get in touch with one of the best law firms in the whole of the UK, get in touch and let Aspen Morris deal with all your problems right now. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the BlueTick Show. Opposite me today, I've got the long-awaited part 2 with CK. Welcome back to the show, my brother, and how are you?
Bro, I'm all right, but if you know how we just started this podcast, they won't even believe it, man.
Let me tell them what I saw. I'll tell them, guys, what I saw. So I've pulled into my studio, and I've swung around the corner. I see blue lights everywhere. 2 police cars. I'm thinking, huh? I look over. CK stood there. I'm like, my brother, seriously?
Bro, literally. Like, I've pulled in, and I'm calling you. I'm like, yo, the police are here. Like, I tell them that we're legit now. I'm like, yo, we're legit. I'm literally, the police have, so we've come in, the police have stopped us. They're talking about, the car that you're in, we believe drugs are sold out that car. It's 2 IC4 males. So for those that don't know, IC4 is basically Asian.
Okay.
Obviously, I wear a mask, so people are not going to know, but I'm not IC4 under the mask. So I'm like, but I don't fit that description. They're like, yeah, but we need to just search you.
Yeah.
I'm saying to them, literally, I'm here to do a podcast. Like, I'm legit. Literally, I've got nothing to hide. They've literally put me in handcuffs. That's when you've skirted in your big boy foreign. And now, they don't even care about me now.
Yeah, now they come up to me, though.
They say, yo, who's that guy that's come? Obviously, you know what car you was driving, but they're saying, who's that guy that's come in that car? And they're interested in you now. So for me, I just feel like they were just fishing at something.
They were looking for something. But listen, you bust that, you're good. Yeah? No stress. Look, you're back here to tell a story about the police taking a piss out of you.
Basically, yeah, police, probation, just what they're doing to me and it's my people, innit? Really, innit?
We interviewed you about a year ago now. And a lot's happened since.
A lot.
You've gone back to prison. You've come out.
I've come out.
And you're filming part 2 again.
Part 2.
Talk to us a little bit about what's happened in that 1 year.
In that 1 year, like you said, I've come in. I come out of prison. So I come out last year, 2023 July. I think I came here December.
Yep, Christmas time.
I think we shot an episode that we didn't even know was going to get the traction that it did. Because obviously prior to that, my cousin came on. So my cousin came on, he told a story that obviously...
We'll dive into that later on.
Yeah, everybody was relating to, everybody, was interested in that story. So obviously they asked me to come on. Obviously, you show me love and I come on the show. And then, yeah, we told the story. See, them times there, I was doing music. Got put on a music ban. Come off my music ban. Went to prison. Come out of prison. Literally, yeah, so...
Talk to us a little bit about the music ban. What is a music ban? Why do you get banned from producing music, and how do you get banned from that?
So basically, when you're on something called license, there's conditions that they can put on your license. And with me, because I'd come out of prison, I'd just done a long time in prison. I'd done 4.5 years. When I come out of prison, they'd put conditions in place about the music that I can release. Okay. And they felt that I didn't meet the criteria. 9 times out of 10, when you don't meet the criteria, they recall you. But I had met the criteria, but they still wanted to find a loophole. So they found the loophole, and yeah, literally they put me in a music ban. They made me take down my music, and yeah, literally. Yeah.
So if you was to produce any music, you'd go back to prison?
No. So yeah, so if I'd produced music, yeah, I would have gone back to prison, yeah.
Any music?
Any music.
Even nothing related to crime. If you was singing, bro.
Even if I said A, B, C, D, even if I made gospel music, I would have gone back to jail.
Seriously, they can do that.
Yeah, they've got that power. When you're on license, they've got the power to do what they want to do, innit?
Wow. Well, look, listen. For the viewers who don't know who CK is, we have filmed part 1, but we're going to give you a little breakdown into who CK is and why he was on the BlueTick Show to start. CK, you done a big case. You was involved in a big case. Yeah. Give the viewers who don't know who you are a little bit of background who you are before we dive into what's happened this year.
Yeah, so like you said, obviously, my name's CK. I'm from Beckton, ACG. You know, for those that think it's a gang, it's not. It stands for Always Cherish God. So literally, like I said, I'm from Beckton. I had a case that was public knowledge, more so because of one of my co-defendants is very well known. It was like a kidnapping / torture case. I was looking at 20 to life, but by the grace of God, I was able to beat the main charges, and I didn't do that long. And yeah, I only done 4.5 years behind the door. But I say only 4.5 years, but if you compare it to looking at 20 to life.
Listen, it's a touch.
It's a touch in it, so yeah.
Where we say it was a kidnapping and torture charge, you got off with the torture stuff, right?
Yes, I got off the torture charge and other charges I got acquitted for them other charges. So literally there was 6 indictments, 6 charges on the indictment, and I got acquitted for 3 and I got charged with 3. So I got charged with the torture, I got charged with the robbery, kidnap, and the false imprisonment, but I beat the torture.
Is kidnap and false imprisonment not the same thing?
They were fishing.
Okay, fair enough.
And even the kidnap that I got charged with, because they wanted a conviction, they changed the indictment. So usually kidnap is taking someone by force without consent. Yeah. But what they done is, because they knew that we wasn't going to get convicted with that, they changed that to kidnap by way of trickery, because they're saying that basically we didn't force the person into the car, we lured the person into the car, because literally we didn't kidnap the person. Yeah. But like I said, I'm not going to complain. I was looking at 20 to life. I've done 4.5 years behind the door.
And where they say you was allegedly involved in torture, what were the shit they were throwing out?
Well, they're saying that the guy had life-changing injuries, and things that happened to him was things that he claimed he couldn't look in his mirror with. But like I said, my heart goes out to the person. You know, I'm a God-fearing person. I wouldn't ever partake in such heinous crimes. So,
yeah, no, I completely understand, man. That's not like you. It doesn't seem like your personality from what I see today.
Like my mum says, innit, I'm an angel, innit? So,
yeah, 100%. And what were the kind of things they were allegedly saying?
I asked for that one, innit? Yeah. But I don't know. But
allegedly, what were they saying? You done? Because obviously, listen, you've not been charged with it. Yeah, you've bust that case.
That's the key thing people need to know, that, you know, because people that have seen the case will see the case and think they've done a lot there, but there's no mention that we got found not guilty. So obviously on the articles it says what we got charged with, but there's no mention of the fact that we got found not guilty for them. So
what was the number one thing they were trying to say to make it look very bad? What
torture.
Yeah, but what kind of torture?
They're saying that the guy was put in a bathtub with acid or something like that. Yeah, but that's like, yeah, I don't know, that's mad. Like, I've not got the capability of doing such a thing. Like, for me, I wouldn't. I'm the type of guy that if I'm walking on grass, I wouldn't even walk on the grass because I wouldn't even want to kill them. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to step on the plants. That's the type of person I am, innit?
Yeah, no, I can see. Listen, from what I see, you seem like a genuine guy. You've always showed me love.
Yeah, I'm just a good kid, innit? I'm just a good guy, man. Like, literally. So it's like,
do you think it was all just wrongly like accused?
Like, do you know what it is? I'm not gonna paint the victim narrative, but there's a saying where they say that the thing that you're guilty of is being of colour, innit? A guy of colour. So obviously people can't see under the balaclava, but I'm a man of colour for those that are not able to tell. You know, so yeah, so that's what I was guilty of, innit, really and truly, innit? So,
you rode that bird, you come out 4.5 years later.
Yeah, come out 4.5 years later.
You got involved in the music industry and you was doing well.
I was doing well. So when I was in jail, obviously naturally, you gotta pay homage to your people. You know what I mean? Like when I come out of jail, my people was excelling. So when I was in jail, like I said, my co-defendant, he come out of jail, he done a freestyle on a platform called Fumes Plugged In. He literally got 1 million views in a week, and he literally got that plugged in straight off of street credit because, like, you know, he's a popular guy, he's a known guy. Come out, 1 million views in a week. You know, one of my other good friends, AB, he come out of jail. He was doing his thing. Like, a lot of my friends were coming out of jail and they were just doing well in the music scene. They were just flourishing. Even some of my friends that was in jail, you know, they were even flourishing while in prison. So naturally, it gave my area a buzz. So in my head, I'm thinking, you know what, I want to do something legitimate, make legit money, because literally, like I said, my co-defendant come out of jail, 1 million views in 3 weeks, in a week, in like 10 days. That's not normal.
That's big numbers.
And me and him are speaking about it, and he's telling me life's changed. So I'm like, all right, cool. I want some of that. Do you know what I mean? I want
Naturally, of course. Listen.
So I'm preparing myself for my release. I've come out of jail and literally I just jumped on it.
Do well? Did it pop?
Yeah, so I done something on a platform called Hotspot Pac-Man, innit? Shout out to Pac-Man. He told me, look, come on my platform, drop a hotspot. So I come on there, I dropped the hotspot. It done well, but literally within the week that it came out, get a phone call from probation, need you to come in. Went in, told me, look, it needs to come down.
What were their reasons?
So basically, like I said, my co-defendant, he released a tune while I was in prison. And because, without going into too much detail, he got recalled.
For that tune?
That played a part in it and stuff that he was saying. So they put conditions in place on my license. And one of them conditions was I wasn't allowed to incite violence. I wasn't allowed to talk on my case. I wasn't allowed to glorify where I was from, stuff like that. So I made sure that I stuck to it, because a lot of my friends, they do drill music.
Mm-hmm.
For those that don't know, I'm obviously, like I said before, I'm from Beckton. And my area right now, anyone that knows, 2024, it's been our year. We're doing amazing things in music. You got myself, you got my friend Cheesy Traps, you got D-Sav, you got Young Deers, AB, Ryder, Twin S, Pot of Paper, like literally everyone from my area, we're just all doing music. Everyone's flourishing. So when I've come out of jail, I'm like, all right, cool. I want to add to that.
It's my time to shine, kind of thing.
But obviously they've told me, like, look, you can't speak on certain things, and I've done that. So I said, cool, they're all doing drill. Like, apart from myself, Traps and Potter, we do rap. But everyone else in my area, they do drill music. So I'm like, I'm going to do the rap thing because I don't want to even give them a chance. But they still found a problem. Even though I stuck to everything they said, I didn't incite violence. I didn't speak about so-called people that they believe I've got problems with. I didn't speak about my case, but they still managed to find a problem. And they
always will.
Yeah, they always will. So for me, it was bittersweet because it's like I'm getting traction.
But where you've had to take your music video down, in your eyes, that was going to be your way for you to make money, right? That was going to be your living.
Yeah. So then it's like, I can't win with these people.
The police make it so easy for you to go back to crime. It don't make sense. If you're trying to do something legit music-wise and not talk about gang violence, X, Y, Z, then let you do it.
Yeah. You see, is with me, I want to make it clear, like, because I'm never going to come out, play victim and whatever, innit? Like, obviously, I'd been to jail for a serious offence. I've always had issues with, I wouldn't just say the police, there's a certain department of the police that I've had issues with. So obviously for them, it's like, obviously they wanted to put rules in place, understandably. Once you get into the system, they can do what they want with you.
Yeah.
Like, let's get that straight. They can do what they want. That's understandably. Obviously for me, it was just bittersweet because it's like, I felt like I'd done everything that they asked of me. But for me, it was like they still found a way to find a problem. So then for me, it's like,
Are you not taking the piss? Like, bro?
yeah, what do I do now? Because I'm trying to go on the straight and narrow. I'm trying to put my head down. I'm not trying to go down that path no more. I've tried to do that, and you lot have blackballed it. So what can I do?
So what did you do?
So they're saying that in the song, I mentioned people that was in jail for serious offences. But I'm trying to say to them, this is my truth.
Yeah.
If you're an environmentalist and and you say free someone who's in jail for blocking off the M25, that's your truth.
Yeah.
Like a painter will paint his truth. I spoke about my truth. I've got people in jail for serious crimes. I said free them people, not glorifying.
You're just free and literally just
Free
repping
my
them.
people. That's just what you do. They found a problem with it. Within the song, like I said, you can go and find it. Pac-Man Hotspot CK. Because when I come on the last time, people were saying they were looking for
How
music.
have you put it back up?
Because I'm off my music ban now.
Oh, so you can put all the old music back up, no problem at all.
Yeah.
How did you come off your music ban? Why are they all of a sudden allowing
They
it?
came to an agreement that it basically, if I want to release music, it has to get cleared.
Serious?
It'll get sent to like a music specialist, and they will approve it.
So any music you want to make now, you got to send it to them. They approve it, and then you can upload it.
Yeah. So
Raw.
that's basically, that was the rules and regulation basically of what they said. And obviously in the last podcast that I done, people were saying, like he said he done music, but we can't find it. But that was the reason why they couldn't find it, because
Well, look, that link, guys, if you're interested in listening to that tune, scroll down to the description. It'll be the top link. Hit that and it'll take you straight over to the music video. I'll throw it in the description for people looking for it. This video is sponsored by Cranbrook Legal, an award-winning immigration legal firm. Their talented solicitors can help when any struggles arise regarding immigration law. If you need help getting the visas you need, help with anything regarding immigration, get in touch with Cranbrook Legal right now. All their socials and their website is on the screen right now. They're absolutely smashing it in the game. Get in touch. Let them know you come from the BlueTick Show. And trust me, Cranbrook Legal are the ones for you.
So literally I got put on a music ban for about 5-6 months. And like I said, it was disheartening because my friends have come out, they're doing music and they're
Flying.
going crazy. Like, it's a beautiful thing to see. Like, when you see people that you've grown with, you've been through things with, like, I've got friends that I was looking at life with. I've got friends who I've been through real life things with. And to see them excelling, like, it's a beautiful thing. So for me to start and then get stopped so early, it was a bit sweet for me because, as I said, I'm happy for my friends. But at the same time, I'm thinking,
What about me?
yeah, do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
But listen, everything does happen for a reason. Yeah, of course. Maybe it weren't your right time then. Yeah. That's the best way for you to look at it.
Yeah.
You've come out. Why did you go back inside? You went back inside for 4 to 5 months.
Yeah. So basically, like I said, I come out now. I was put on a music ban, and then they took me off the music ban. So we're preparing for the release. Everything is going towards this release. Like, I'm talking to the man, we're planning this, we're getting everything ready because this is the release. Well, let's go. Like,
This is your big bang kind of
yeah, I'm back. And then an allegation was made. So basically, there was a guy that owed money, and he reported to the police that I'd done things that I hadn't done. So one day, it's my sister's 18th birthday. Because you see stuff like this, you don't forget.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in my mum's house. They had previously already been to my house to look for me. So they'd been to my house on a Thursday. Kicked off the door, looked for me. I wasn't in at the time.
Did you find out?
Yeah, I found out through my neighbours that, look, police came through the house, whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. So I know the police are looking for me. So I've contacted my solicitor to contact the police. But the police have literally said, no, like, it's fine, like, it's nothing. Sweet. So that's a Thursday. Friday, they've come again. Thinking, oh. So again, I've contacted my solicitor again to call the police because they keep coming. So then now, I'm at my mum's house. So I'm back at mine Saturday, Sunday, no problem. I'm at my mum's house on a Monday. It's my sister's 18th birthday. Bear in mind that at this period now, my sisters are doing GCSE. Mm-hmm. So they're studying for their exams. Literally, my sister's 18th birthday the next day. So we're at my mum's house, we're just relaxing. There's a knock on the door. Boom, 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 boom.
Did you know straight away?
The way they're knocking, and at the time that they're knocking, I knew straight away.
Yeah.
Hello, boom, 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 open up, it's the police. We believe someone that we're looking for is in this house. But bear in mind, they've been to my house. So I've been through this before. There's only one way they're going to know that I'm here. That's because they've been tracking my phone. That's the only way they're going to know I'm here.
Yeah.
So boom, boom, Mr. Police, open up. See, my mom, bless her soul, she's African. She's going to open the door. I'm saying, don't open the door. Don't open that door. Ask them what they want. They're saying, open the door. We believe someone that's in there we want to speak to. Open the door. We're going to...
Take the door off.
Yeah, we're taking the door off. So I've called my solicitor. I'm like, the police at the door. Like, my solicitor's confused. Like, why? So they don't know I'm there. So I've given my mum the phone to speak to the police. And she's liaising with them. They say, we just need to make sure the person we're looking for isn't there. So now I'm looking and I'm thinking, should I jump out the window?
Yeah. That's the first thing to think, yeah.
But then I've looked at the window, forget it.
Bag of police outside.
Yeah, but they thought they were smart. All unmarked cars. Not one bully van. All unmarked cars. All around the road. They just got unmarked cars. It's pointless. Because as soon as I hop out this window,
you're done.
I'm done. So I'm thinking, all right, cool.
And have you got any idea what you've done wrong at this point?
No, because I don't know.
So you got no idea about this? You got no idea?
Thinking,
what the fuck's going on?
And I'd already spoken to my probation officer at the time on that day.
And they said all good?
He didn't tell me nothing. All right, cool. So I'm like, it's like I said, my sisters are studying for GCSEs. It's my mum's house. I don't want them to kick off the door. So I've said to my mum, just go back. I'm going to say to the police, I'm here on it. So I've said, also, sorry, another point. Obviously, I've got my government name. For those who know, your mother should never know the name that they call you on the streets. They're telling my mother we're looking for CK. Bless my mum. She's so baffled.
Yeah. She's thinking, who's CK, bro?
Yeah. She said, who's CK? She's like, oh, who's CK? Like,
she's probably getting gas thinking they got the wrong house as well.
Yeah, like, she's like, who's CK? So I'm like, Mum, step back. So I've said to the police, yeah, look, I'm here. Bro.
Door came clean off.
Boom, boom, boom. I'm thinking, bro, I'm on my knees, hands up. And obviously you can imagine this is traumatic because my mum is seeing this. Yeah. My little sisters are seeing this. And like I said, they're studying for GCSEs. It's my sister's 18th birthday tomorrow. They've arrested me.
Took the door off?
No, because I'm opening the door. Because,
chill out, it's my
family. Yeah, chill out, it's my mum's yard, innit? Like, as soon as they grab hold of me, they've put me in some wrestling move and put me on the floor and cool, whatever, innit? I've asked them, look, like my mum and sisters are watching, at least just shut the door, innit? Cause
yeah, standard.
Cool. Brought me to the cells. It's a Monday, yeah? I'm getting interviewed the next day. So 1 p.m.'s come, 2 p.m.'s come, 3 p.m.'s come, 4 p.m.'s come, 5 p.m.'s come. I haven't been interviewed yet. 8 p.m.'s
The next
come.
day?
Yeah, the next day. So 8 p.m.'s come, I've been interviewed. Interview lasted half an hour. They made all these allegations, yeah? They said, you done this, 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 and that. I'm cool because I know I've got my alibi and I know I didn't do it. You know, one thing about when you're in a police station, when you know you're an innocent, people say they're innocent all the time, but when you actually know you're innocent, it's a nice feeling.
Yeah.
So I slept the whole day in the police station because I know I'm innocent. So they've done the interview. I got bail. Officer come back, said, I'm going to give you your bail sheet. Comes back to me 5 minutes later, oh yeah, by the way, mate, sorry, we can't release you, you've been recalled. I just dropped to my knees straight away. I didn't even say nothing. I dropped straight to my knees. I didn't respond. I'm thinking, fuck, I'm going back to prison.
Fuck,
I've just done
for nothing.
For nothing. I've just done under a year on the roads. My longest period I've done out. Embarrassing to say, but it's my longer period I've done out. And I'm going back to prison. Literally, they keep getting on their button. They keep saying, look, we need you to respond. We need to know you're all right. I've got nothing to say to them. Like, you just told me I'm going back to jail. Like, and I never thought it was in my plans. So I was rattled. So I got recalled. Ended up back on the wing. Literally, like, yeah. So
what was it like to be back? Guys, have you been thinking of move to Dubai? I've partnered up with Cranbrook Legal to make your experience so much easier. Literally, I got the main man from Cranbrook Legal right now to tell you how easy it is.
Guys, it's as simple as picking up the phone, giving us a call, and letting us get on with the business.
What, literally, one phone call?
Literally one phone call, a few documents, and we're there.
And then I just get up, fly to Dubai, and I ain't got to pay tax no more?
Yeah, but you can come and see us. We'll take you out for a meal, show you Dubai, and then it's all up to you after that.
Bro, where do I sign now?
So like I said, and obviously when I went to jail previously for the 4.5 years, obviously I was known to a degree, but now that I've come out, my friends are doing music, I've done music, I've done your podcast, I promise you, I'm landing in the wing, people are recognizing me. Even if I got a mask on, people are recognizing me. They're saying, yo, he's in a jail. And it's embarrassing for me because people know I'm in a jail. It's long. Like literally, when the gov shut the door, I'm thinking, oh my days, like
Yeah, this is long.
I'm back here. But then literally I landed on a Friday. I was on the police station for a few days. I landed on a Friday. By Sunday, I got into a fight. So reality hit me like, there's no point feeling sorry for yourself. You're back in jail. And so you're back here. So
1 minute. What happened on Sunday?
come back on a Friday.
Yeah.
Saturday, cool, whatever. Sunday, I'm moping around thinking no one's here. Seen someone I had problems with. Got into a fight. You're back in prison.
Wakes you up. Reality check. You're back.
You're here now. Govs are coming to you because I was in Thameside and I was there 4.5 years ago. So govs that have noticed me are coming up to me saying, "Oh, you're back. Like, but when I had that fight, it's real now.
Yeah.
Like I'm back in prison. Switch on. So literally, yeah, like. Then I got my recall pack, but I'm still hoping I'm gonna get 28 days. Then I saw my recall pack that said full recall. And at the time it was this year.
Yeah.
I had 3.5 years left on my license at the time.
You're thinking, I've got to do another 3.5 years.
Yeah. Then I read on my recall that I had been interviewed, like I told you, like 8 p.m. By 2:30 p.m. I'd already been recalled. This is even before my interview.
So before your interview, they was already recalling you?
Before they'd even find me guilty, not guilty, they recalled me already.
But how can they do that?
Because a certain department of the police contacted my probation and told them that, look, he's in custody, recall him. And that's what they done.
Raw. What was prison like for you? Going back after a year off, a year in the flesh, thinking, yeah, life's good.
So obviously, naturally, you go to the wing where your people are. But like I said, it's at the same time, it's like you got to switch on. It's embarrassing because, people are noticing you. People are saying, oh, you're back, this and that. Do you know what I mean? And like, yeah, so it was a bit sweet, innit? So, but like I said, you have to get back to reality, back to the fighting, back to the prison scheme. But obviously, naturally, this time was a bit better because as soon as I got back there, they gave me a job. Like I said, my people were there, so it was all right, innit?
How did it change from 3.5 years to 4 months?
Paranoia.
No. How did it change?
No, I'm saying paranoia for me. Because it's like more people are noticing me now and I'm getting more recognition because of what myself and my friends are doing. So it's like people are coming up to me and in my head I'm thinking, well, did someone pay you? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, but I'm not used to it. People are, yo, like, do you know what I mean? So more people are coming up to me. And because I was in a jail that was very well known, one of the main London jails, everything you're doing is going to get reported. So I already know that. Because people know I'm in a jail, everyone's going to know. Because I tried to keep it secret that I was back in jail. But that didn't last.
No, what I'm trying to say is where you thought you had 3.5 years left.
Oh, yeah.
How did it get dropped down to 4 months?
Okay, so when you get recalled, you have to do something called parole.
Okay.
So first of all, basically what they tried to say to me is, oh, they're going to wait for the outcome of the case. Even though I got bail, they're going to wait for the bail day. So the bail days come and they still kept me in prison. I'm thinking it takes, because literally, like I said to you, like I got arrested on a Monday. Tuesday, I was in jail. So for me, it's like it takes one day. Sorry, I got arrested Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday I was in jail. So for me, it takes one day to go to jail, but to release you, it takes like forever.
Yeah.
Because we had a deal in place. As soon as the charges are dropped, they're going to go for immediate release. Me and my legal team, we went for executive release. You know, shout out SVS. We went for executive release. They approved it.
Okay, cool, perfect.
The whole prison celebrating. Everyone's happy I'm going home. It's on the day now. I'm thinking I'm going home. My bags are packed, whatever. Because this time around, I said, usually when I come out of jail, I leave all my stuff to people on the wing.
Yeah,
Everyone
you said
take
last
it.
time, yeah.
This time I said, no. I'm taking everything. Things are getting burnt. I'm not taking no chance. So I've packed all my stuff. I'm ready to go. People keep saying, yo, let me get this, let me get that. Nah, bro. It's coming with me. I'm packed. It's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I'm pressing the bell. I'm like, yo, Gov.
Home time.
Home time. Like, yo, nothing's been said. Then the paperwork come through that they said that they felt that they had reasonable grounds to recall me, that I need to go for parole.
And how long is this after you've already spent inside?
So I spent 3 months.
Okay, cool.
So I spent 3 months inside, but they had literally told me I'm gonna get released as soon as it comes back NFA.
Yeah.
That didn't happen. To the point where now I'm saying to people, I'm not even ordering canteen because I'm going home. I'm saying I'm going home. I don't need nothing. I'm going home. I'm living off of prison food. Yeah. People are saying, yo, I'm saying, no, I'm going home. Bro, I don't know about you, but I'm going home. Because obviously one thing about the prison system is, obviously at the period that I was in jail 3 months ago, the prison system was full. There was no spaces in prison.
How full was it? Because obviously where they released loads of people.
Like, it was full.
Packed.
It was packed. Like, it was literally packed. So, and the reason why the prisons are full is because there's a lot of prisoners who was in my position who they was in jail for stuff that they hadn't done, and they literally probation just recalled them. So then it's like you had a lot of prisoners that was in jail for crimes that they hadn't committed, and despite the fact that they got found not guilty, they'd still been full recalled, so they had to go for parole. Literally. So it was a joke because you're complaining about prison spaces, but you had people like myself who were actually innocent, not of the original crime, but innocent this time around. Allegations was made, and they still kept them in prison. So, but I'm saying, because a lot of my friends are saying, yeah, bro, like I came in a year ago, 2 years ago, I'm supposed to be out. I'm saying, yeah, that's your portion in life. This ain't my portion. I'm going home. I kept saying it. I kept making plans about stuff I'm doing when I'm coming out. Like, I'm even annoying people. But because, remember, in prison, you get disheartened when, like, you have someone who's in a similar position as you. So he has no charge, he's been recalled, but he's still in prison. It makes you disheartened. But I was so certain I was going home. So when my bail day come and I stayed in jail, oh my.
That must have burnt you.
Yeah, because the prison girls are looking at me thinking, yeah, like, you gave all that talk, are you still here, mate? So I was gutted.
How did you eventually get out? What changed? You went parole?
Yeah, so now I'm thinking I'm in jail, so I'm thinking I don't know when the parole dates are going to come because the prisons are full and no date has been given. I'm onto my probation officer every day. He's even airing my calls. Like, I'm not going to lie, I'm just going to say it how it is, innit? I can't get through to him. I'm onto my solicitor every day. I want to get out of prison. Can't get through to my probation officer. He's MUA. Like, MIA.
MIA.
Yeah.
MIA.
He's MIA. So cool. Like, I'm trying to call him. I'm trying to contact him. I'm onto the probation in prison. They're telling me I got to wait for parole. Then one day, a letter come through my door. I saw it on my bed. I just literally threw it on the bed because I'm thinking, oh, whatever, it's whatever. I'll come back to it later. It was a Friday night. I'll never forget. Then I'm lying down and then it feels awkward. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about the letter. I've opened the letter. I've seen in the letter that, yeah, they want to put you forward for parole, but we don't want you to go for parole. We want to release you immediately. We don't feel like this needs to go for parole.
Perfect.
I've hopped out of the bed. I call my probation officer straight away, like, what's this? And she's like, yeah, you don't know, you're getting released on Monday. This is a Friday. You're getting released on Monday. And bearing in mind, by this point, I promise you, all the man on the wing had begged me, please, order canteen. Just order. So when you don't order canteen in prison, your money rolls over. So I literally done a Tesco shop because I hadn't ordered for weeks. So I'm literally just eating, snacking in there. See this letter saying you're going out. I shouted at the window. Everyone started banging their doors. Yeah, everyone's excited. I'm coming home. And literally, I come out the Monday.
What dramas did you experience back inside in prison?
Oh my days, man.
Because you and your cousin, you're known for your dramas.
Yeah. So it's 4.5 years later now. So the young kids are getting older. So people want to test you now. Do you know what I mean? So it happens now. So there's a few times I had to like literally discipline some people. Do you know what I mean? But it's part of the prison thing, innit? Do you know what I mean? I'm a physical guy, innit? Like I live for this, innit? This is what it is, innit? I live for this, innit?
Nothing like the original story you told us, no?
Nah, no one got put in hospital this time. No ears got bitten, you know.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you. None of that. No.
Nah, none of that stuff. I'm legit now. You know what I mean? So I got an image to think of this time.
Was prison different? I know it's only been a year, but was it different?
Yeah, it was different because, like I said, 4.5 years I was in last time. A lot changed, and lockdown changed a lot in prison. Yeah. So there was a lot of things that were put in place during lockdown. So when I've come back now, I'm older. I'd say like when I was a bit younger. Not that I had to prove myself, but there was a lot more like, I had a lot more ego, whereas now I've got a different role. I'm one of the elders in a wing, like I can't approach things how I did. So whereas before, you know, I might bite someone's ear off, put them in hospital, whatever, tell them I want to kill them. This time it's like I got...
You want to go home.
Yeah, and I'm on parole. So when you're on parole, one of my conditions in parole is that I couldn't engage in any gang activity, so any fights. So any fights I have, I wouldn't get my parole. So I couldn't even misbehave because they literally had me by the balls. I literally couldn't do nothing because anything I'd done will get used against me in my parole.
So now you've been out, you're on license, right?
Still on license, yeah.
So what are your license conditions now? You're allowed to create music?
I'm allowed to create music, obviously.
Are you allowed to talk about your case?
Still not allowed to talk about my case. I'm allowed to create music. Obviously, by the time this comes out, I got a song with one little young Italian youth called L4, up and coming, called For Done Talks, out on GRM. So go and watch that CK6 featuring L4, For Done Talk. So yeah, literally I'm back making music now. Yeah, so I ain't got that much limitations as I did before.
Question for you. When we done BlueTick Show Part 1, it done hundreds of thousands of views, millions of views all across social media. It went viral. The clips went viral. Guys, if you ain't watched it, go watch it. When it absolutely blew up on socials. Did Probation get in touch?
So, obviously...
Because they definitely watched it.
Yeah.
100%.
You know, like Superman.
Yeah.
He wears the glasses and they don't know he's Clark Kent.
Yeah.
These are my glasses. This balaclava is my glasses.
Yeah, but they know exactly who you are from the case you're talking about, from the name, the CK. Police know you're CK, right?
Yeah, no, but yeah. It's like...
They can't prove it.
Yeah, but I could be the man standing on the side and I could have someone acting like me. Like it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense, innit? Because it's like, they have to prove what they know, innit?
Did they contact you?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
With the police, they've always believed I'm this person, but they've never been able to prove it. And it's like, because I'm not that person, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm a ghost, innit? I'm Superman. I'm Clark Kent. I'm here to... Literally CK, I'm Clark Kent, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Hey. Yeah, that's true. Hey, I'm going to change the title of this podcast. It's gonna be Clark Kent, you know?
No, but like obviously they contacted me, innit? They've always believed I'm someone I'm not, innit? But so that you have to prove what you know, innit? And right now they just know that there's a guy with a mask on saying that he's CK, but I'm not the guy on the case.
So you're not the same guy we interviewed last year.
I don't know.
So that guy I interviewed last year with a mask, who was that?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's the thing about a mask. It could be...
So you don't know that guy?
Literally, like I said, and like, getting pulled in by the police, they thought it was someone who you know what I mean? So it's just like, that's what the mask does, isn't it?
All right, question for you. Clearly, the police have an issue with you, yeah?
I wouldn't say it's just me. It's like more so my area and like
So why...
friendship group, innit?
So what have they done to affect your friendship group now?
We can't be together.
None of you are Codees.
No, so some of us are Codees, but even if we're not Codees, I'm not allowed with any of my friends.
So for example, let's just say you got a friend called James, yeah? Just from your area, upcoming rapper from your area, you're not allowed to chat to him.
Not allowed
Nothing.
to talk to him, not allowed to be with him.
And you still
not
live in
allowed
that
to
area?
engage with him. No, I moved out.
So
I'm in the suburbs.
family still live in the area?
No, we moved out suburbs.
Friends still live in the area?
Yeah, some of my friends do.
So you can't go and check your
I
friends?
can't liaise with friends, family. I've got cousins that are on my license that I can't be with.
Serious?
Yeah. They've literally made it so that we can't be together.
So you allowed in the area?
Now I am, because they changed my license, because I've lowered my risk. But when I came up previously, I wasn't allowed in the area. I wasn't allowed in the borough, no.
Was you high risk?
Yeah, I was high risk at that time. I was MAPA and I was high risk, but obviously my risk has been lowered. But at that time, I wasn't allowed in our area. I wasn't allowed around certain people. But still, they've still got things in place where I'm not allowed around certain people. But literally, my license, it's weird because, so for example, you got a guy called Michael, you got a guy called James, you got a guy called Stephen. Michael can't be with James because that's what it says on Michael's license. But James can be with Michael. Stephen can be with Michael, but Stephen can't be with James.
So can't...
James can be with Stephen.
So let's say Mikey and CK. CK can be with Mikey, but Mikey can't be with CK.
So because of that, we can't be together.
So if they catch me with you, it's fine.
It's fine for me.
Yeah, but not for you.
Basically. Yeah, it's fine for you, not fine for me. Yeah.
A long day.
So that's what they've done. So they've basically made it so everyone in my area, we can't be together.
You can't...
Go out together, we can't go for meals together, we can't do nothing together. I can't even have their phone number. Literally.
So if they see you following each other on Instagram, you could get recalled for that.
If they see us engaging, I think. Yeah, like, but we don't speak, we don't communicate. Like some of my friends, like I've only heard of them through mutuals. Like I can't, like some of my friends are doing well and I can't contact them and be like, yo, like
do your thing.
We've come a long way, like big up you. I can't do that. It's got to go through a mutual.
Yo, they're trying to really fuck you up.
Not just me, like I said, it's
everyone.
It's my area, it's the people where I'm from, it's my area, yeah, literally.
What other things are the police trying to do to you?
Literally, that's pretty much it. I think like for them it's like obviously there's been long standing issues. You know, we've been going back and forth from young. So for them it's like I think they're gonna always refuse to believe that I've made a change in life.
Big shout out to your cousin J Dot. Where's he? Haven't seen him in a while. What's he up to?
He's in Thailand boxing, innit? Let's hit him up, innit?
Give him a call. What's the time?
Yo. Well, go on.
Yo, cuz.
What you saying? What's the time over there in Thailand? Was it like 1 a.m.?
We're like 6 hours ahead still.
Okay. Now I'm just on a BlueTick Show, innit?
Oh, sir, done.
What's good, J Dot? Long time no speak, my bro.
What's going on, Mikey?
Oh, yeah, how's Thailand treating you, my brother?
Nah, it's good, man.
Look at this guy, always living lavish and that, you know?
He's always living lavish, isn't it?
Always.
Yeah, I know, man. Just training hard, you get me?
You got a fight coming up?
Yeah, a couple months. A big fight coming up still.
Ah, sweet, my bro. Well, listen, when you're back, we got to film again.
I'm just doing part 2, innit? You get me? So I'm just out here doing part 2. Obviously, your name got mentioned, you know. So, you know, me and you, our names come mixed up because of obviously that whole last situation. So, you know, you can't say CK without J-Dot, mate.
Yeah, nah, I feel you still. Can't lie, man. I feel you, man. What are you saying? What? Who else is on there for? Just you?
Yeah, nah, just a man still. But obviously, a couple of people around, man. Remember that situation that happened? Obviously, the whole Debo thing. Yeah. Obviously, remember.
Yeah.
Obviously, remember the reporting officer at the time, Jeff.
Oh yeah, I remember my man was cool still.
My man was alright. He said the baitest freaking prison officer in the UK, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, he was patterned still, man.
Nah, obviously he's here, innit? But he's not on the panel yet, innit? I think obviously we're gonna introduce him in a bit, but he's gonna do his own thing. But yeah, he's here as well, innit?
Oh, wait, he's there with you, yeah?
Yeah, because you know some people might think that we exaggerate the story. So he's just here to verify, innit? To make sure that we didn't take no
Yeah.
exaggerations, innit?
Nah, come on, man. It's all real, man. We don't need to exaggerate anything, man.
All real like Jada, I lie.
Trust me, man. Trust me, cuz.
But go on, say no more. I'm gonna let you do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Big up every time. We link up when you're back in the ends, innit?
Don't know, my brother.
J. Love, my bro. Love, G.
Don't know. Yes.
My brother, welcome to the show. What's your name, firstly?
Jeff.
Jeff. You're ex-gov?
Yeah.
What prison?
Thameside. Well, mainly Thameside, to be fair.
Okay.
But yeah, 10 years. But I've done like pretty much all of.
You've done your rounds.
Yeah, I've done my rounds.
We're not going to dive too much into your story today because we're going to save that for your episode coming out soon. But today, we want to talk about Brother CK here. There's a big incident, walked in.
Massive. It was one of the most shocking. And why I'll say that it was shocking is because of, obviously, when you just look at the guy himself in terms of like physique, he was a monster.
The fight, who did he look like? Give us someone, for example. Like, how big we talking?
Like, it's
Mike Tyson?
oh, no, I'll say imagine flipping.
Was he a lump?
No, he was just a built meathead.
big brother.
He was a big boy, bro.
And when you walked in,
Like,
what
so you know what it is? No. You
What
know,
would
you
you
know,
say? Would you say like he was like, how many, like,
bro,
twice
but he
my
was
size?
like easily two and a half.
Look at him, he's gassed right now. He's like, yeah, I punched him up, yeah. He's like, yeah, look at me, I'm the man. Look at him, he's
You know,
gassed.
so obviously on that day, I'll never forget that day. I'll never ever forget that day because it was an all available. And obviously at that time I was working in the gym.
Explain what all available.
So all available staff means like the whole jail has to come onto that wing because it's gone left. It's gone off.
Oh, it was a mad thing.
Yeah, it was a madness. Like, bro, all
Right,
available.
take us back to that day. You take us. We've heard his version of events.
Yeah, so like these times, I'm working in the gym, and with the gym, it's situated next to House Block 2.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, raw. Like, I'm hearing, wait. And then I'm hearing, wait, again. I'm thinking, what?
What does that mean? That means,
That
something's
like,
going on.
someone set off their alarm.
Emergency.
And then obviously when you hear it twice, it means it's peak. And then they said all available. So like with the gym, like, we'll only go to all availables when like it's peak, innit?
Yeah.
So I've gone to the wing now. I'm seeing like officers. I'm helping everyone bang. I'm saying, bro, like, what's going on? Then, what's it? We have like a
Incident.
but it's like a fatal incident. I'm thinking, what? With who? And they said, obviously my man. I'm thinking, what? Who? Who could have possibly like? Because this guy, bro, even when he'll come gym, bro, it's like, you know, he's locking off his own
Section.
compartment. Like, you see what I'm saying? He was a big boy. Like, so I'm thinking. So I got to one of the officers now, yeah. If you don't mind me telling you, because it's not bro. And I said, bro, like, you dealt with my man like that because he was a unit. I said, dude, what? Dude, how? And I'll never forget because he was in H224, 23. So I said, what? Dude, this is madness. All the, like, obviously my man's getting carried into the ambulance. I'm thinking, but I'm still rattled. Because I'm thinking, bro, like, see, at the time he was like Margaret, but he could hold himself. You see what I'm saying? So obviously when I've gone to the cell now, and obviously the cell's like barricaded off. Like, you can't go to that cell. It's basically a crime scene, isn't it? Yeah. But the only way I could have gone to that cell was being there. So they nominated me as the reporting officer to come and get him for an adjudication that he had. So then obviously when I've opened the flap of his finger, I've seen like a bit of meat. I'm thinking, bro, like, what's happened?
Yeah.
Obviously, say, Jeff, it's a mad thing. Like, we'll wrap tomorrow. Obviously, he's got nicked. So has J-Dot. They've got nicked. I'm saying, I've gone back to one of my officers. I said, bro, are you sure that he done this? Said, Jeff, like, listen, like, I know they're going to allocate you as, like, the reporting officer to come and get them for their adjudication. Funny enough, they put me in, like, the SEG the next day. Because of how serious the incident was, they put me in the SEG. So I've come and got him for his nicking. When I've opened the cell door, oh my goodness. Fans all beat down with blood on it. Seen bits of human parts on the floor. I'm thinking, dude, what did you do to this guy, bro? Because
Is Jay not in the cell with him now?
yeah.
They're
I'm
both
thinking-
there?
Yeah. And like I said, there was a big structure. So I'm saying, how? What did you do, yeah? It's only God that could I'm telling you, bro. It's only God had your back. Because
You
I
got
know how
lucky.
big my man was. Like, bro, he was a tasty fella, bro. He was on smoke. I've looked at the state of the cell, blood everywhere, claret. I'm thinking, bro, this cell stinks, man. It's like a human's died in here, bro.
Was that bad?
It was
Seriously?
bad, bro. And you know what the word, and I'll never forget this because when I've collected him for his nicking, yeah, he said, Jeff, man, you know, I said to him, like, you'll die in the cell.
Oh shit! That I realised CK's
It was that
crazy.
day when I said, no, you know what? No, you get your props.
Wait, 1 minute. What did he say to you? Repeat it again.
You come to me, like, CK's come to me, like, bro, what happened to Jeff? Blacked out. But Jeff, I promise you, I said to him, I went to his ear and said, you'll die in this cell. And I'll never forget, because when I was walking to this adjudication, I'll never forget, we were just passing the gym. And he came to me and said, Jeff, I promise you, I said to him, you'll die in the cell, you will not live. I'm thinking, oh my goodness.
What did you say? What the fuck was your response? Because back then you had to be. You're not like now. You're man, them, yeah.
Obviously, yeah, but it's like I'm thinking. I'm still trying to process the damage that was done. Obviously,
Well, this guy was finished.
like listen, like to get.
Hey, Joe, it's funny. I
get-
don't know if you remember, yeah? The gums kept telling him come to the door and he was trying to call out and he's calling on the floor. And then I saw all the gums then, obviously in Thameside, because there's a lot of young officers, there's some females in there and all the men were on the other side watching. So I barged through and I gave him 2 kicks on the floor, like boom, boom. And then Jado said, move, move, move. And then Jado gave him 2 kicks and everyone started cheering like, ah. And then all the officers, because obviously I had to do that for the landing, innit? Because nobody saw, innit?
This guy, you're an idiot, bro. Guy's an idiot, man. But to be fair, I was shocked because like obviously, my man was humble. Like you see what I'm saying? Unit, like you just no one wants to play with him. So like to witness the scene and then to see who they were. No, I have to. You can't fabricate that. I was there the day it happened and the day when I had to get him for his neck. I'll never forget that day.
Did that guy ever come back to that jail?
No, he was still there, but it's like you see when them kind of incidents happen, like it goes round quick, man. It goes like it's like wildfire, innit?
Was he a different person from that day onwards?
He was just like humble, innit? You know, it's yeah. They had to think. But he was generally. I didn't know like, obviously what he got up to on the wing, but he was a decent lad, man. He was a good lad. But it's just again, you never know what's happening on the wing. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know. But I just never think.
What did you think of CK and Jada on the wing?
They were delinquents. That's what they were. They were delinquents. They were delinquents. Because obviously they were doing their thing, but they were very low key about it. And CK, he was a crook. He was a crook. Because you know, he'll come off the wing. This time he had a little injury on his. I don't know. He had a little injury, so he would exaggerate with like a crutch. I'm thinking, bro, why you coming gym with a crutch, bro?
That was his weapon.
At least
That was his weapon.
Or he'll come and kick ball perfectly, but will walk off when finished playing football. He'll walk off with a crutch. So I'm thinking, bro, this guy, he's a lunatic, bro. He's not well.
Yeah, that was his weapon, bro.
You know? I know, yeah, we found that out eventually because...
Hey, there was a time, yeah, I don't know if you remember, I played football and then I went with a crutch, so then they banned me from the gym. And they said, until you get a medical, no,
Yeah.
you're fine.
Yeah, because he's... Bro,
Come back to the gym.
because, yeah. It was a deception, innit? And the worst thing is he'll make himself look nerdy, he'll wear his glasses, you know, he'll hobble to the gym. I'm thinking, bro, you're a crook, bro. You're a crook.
He's playing that game. He
Yeah,
was playing
bro,
that
he-
game properly.
He played it well,
Properly.
man. But yeah, I'll never ever forget the incident. That incident was working in the 10 years. That easily in my top 5, and that's over 10 years.
You've been in prison for 10 years, working in prison
Yeah,
for 10
yeah.
years. How many times have you had a all
Available like that. You've had enough all available. I'll say, all availables, they're very rare, innit? And it all comes down to the severity of the situation. But you know, when it's all available, it's like game on.
something's gone on?
You see what I'm saying? It's like if B uppers and C lowers met each other, those were the two prominent wings. That's all available. That's just it's going off. It's going left. You see what I'm saying? Or if it's D lowers and C lowers, it's going off, bro. It's going left. All available. There's no officers that can contain that.
How did you two stay in touch after?
No, I saw his podcast. Yeah, because obviously one of it, like, it's gone viral.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're on a BlueTick Show, bro. There's levels, isn't it? Like, there's other pods out there.
I'm thinking, bro. So obviously one of my boys have sent me this, and he said, "Oh, Rod, like, do you know this?" Oh my goodness. I mean, you know, everything that he's saying is it's not cap, it's not over exaggerated. It's like.
Did you know it was him straight away?
I knew straight away from the voice. I know his voice, man. He's cocky, innit? Like, you see what I'm saying? All talking about church and he wants to read his Bible. He's a liar. But, you see what I'm saying? But, yeah, like, to obviously see that.
Well, look, you was part of his life for 4.5 years.
Yeah.
When you deep it, you experienced a lot of CK.
Yeah, I did.
When I got shipped out, do you remember?
Yeah, where you went
came
Stockholm.
to me,
Yeah, Stockholm.
You're the one that came to me. You're like, what? Like, you're going and you walk me to reception because you see in prison, like, there's a lot of officers that are the headache, innit? They make your life hell, innit? But then obviously, do you have the officers that you have a rapport with, innit? That you can get along with, you're cool with them. Like, there's more of an understanding, innit? And obviously, you know, anyone that's been to Thames side, they'll vouch. Like, Jeff was one of the officers. Like, he was there for the man. He was there to, like, kind of make our life. He was there to make a difference. Like, his intentions were genuine because there's a lot of officers that claim that they're there to help us with. Because at the end of the day, when you're in jail, it's all about rehabilitation. And as an officer, you're there to help that. And obviously, I can actually say hands down that he actually was there for that. Like, he was there to help the man them. Nothing else, nothing shady. He was literally there for rehabilitation. We done a football course together. He started that football course.
Oh, yeah, the FA thing.
Yeah, the FA football course. Do you know what I mean? He had people from outside coming in. Like, he used to do things to kind of, like, help us rehabilitate. And that's what it's about, innit? So that's why, for me, it was like, that's why I kept a rapport, because it's like...
He helped you in times
of need. Yeah, like, he did. In times of need, he helped me. He was genuine. Like, at that time, I just got sentenced to 4.5 years. Mentally,
it's not easy.
I was in a different place. I was trying to get DCAT, stuff like that. He was trying to kind of guide me in the best way. So that's why, for me, it's like, I'll never forget those who was there for me at my lowest moments, innit? So that's why it's always like, you know me, I always got to big up Jeff, innit? You know what I mean?
Guys, if you want to see an episode with Jeff, the prison gov, make sure you smash that like button. Let's get it. Let's make it happen. Just remember, guys, that's one person he knows, and he's got stories to tell. So imagine all the other ex-criminals he knows. All the other guys on my show, they probably know you.
Oh, yeah. 10 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, 10 years. Working on every wing as well. Like, I know some serious individuals. Kept in touch with them, to be fair. So, yeah, no, I've got loads of stories, man.
Now, listen, we'll definitely lock something in. We'll get it out. Guys, let's make it happen. CK, what else have we got to talk about today?
Obviously, I got my music coming out right now, you know. The ladies are loving me right now, you know. So always got to big up the ladies, you know. Always got to big up the ladies, you know. The ladies and the man that are showing me love. Obviously, now, you know what it is? For me, I always got to show love to the people that are showing me love, innit? Because it's like, you're mine, innit? You know what I mean? So when people are showing me love, it's always a nice thing, you know. Again, shout out to the ladies that are showing me love, you know. I'm a guy with a mask on, but they still calling me handsome. So, you know, big up them. And that's what's up, innit? We just keep moving. We keep progressing. Obviously, like I said, I got my tune out now. By the time this comes out, GRM, featuring L4.
Links in the bio, guys. Make sure you scroll down, watch that, and show some fucking love as well.
Yo, L4, yo, come on, what you saying, bro? You alright?
Yeah, what you saying, bro? You good?
Yeah, no, I'm just doing this podcast with my guy Mike, innit? Mikey, BlueTick Show. World's fastest guy show.
Yeah, hard.
Yeah, and I was just telling them about our tune that we got coming out soon, innit? For Don't Talk, you get me? GRM, you get me?
Yeah. About to be.
Now, big yourself up to the people, man. Introduce yourself, man. Let them know, man. Up and coming, man.
Come on, bro. I offered a bag, innit, from London.
You get me?
To Milan.
Yeah, trust me, man. But yeah, like literally, like I said, innit, we've got that song coming out. So by the time this airs, that song will be coming out. You get me? I'll shout you though, but yeah, big up all the time, innit?
Come on, bro.
And love to the Italian fans, man.
really, come on, bro.
Yeah.
No.
But literally, that's about it, innit? Literally, got that song coming out, and then obviously 2025, got new music coming out. We're gonna attack it, man. Literally, just watch out for Beckton, man.
Yeah.
We're coming for them, man. The industry, man. We're coming for them. Like I said, you got me, you got my boy Trizzy Chaps, man. Shout out Chaps, man. You got my boy D Sav. Shout out D Sav. You get me. You got my guy Skanks with the BDO label. You got Twin Ash. You got AB. You got Potter. You got Young Diz, bro. Like Ryder. Like I'll be here all day naming, but we're working, man. Literally, yeah. You get me. And obviously, shout out to Mikey, man. It's love all the time, man. Usually, we're working, man. Literally, man. Big up Mikey. BlueTick Show. Fastest growing show in the world, man. The views don't lie, man.
Pleasure having you on here. It's always a pleasure having you on.
Get me on Instagram, CK6.
All your socials are at the bottom. Guys, scroll down. If you want to get in touch with CK, scroll down, following him up. And if he ain't said it enough, big up to all the ladies. Ladies, just shout this guy. Clearly he wants ladies to shout him. Just fucking shout him.
Obviously, shout out to the main lady, my mum, mummy. I love you, you get me? Sisters, I love them. You get me? But yeah, we're out here, man. We're out.
Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.